Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today is Thursday for us. Wow, this week has flown by. I feel like this week has just been like so much stuff going on all week. But today we're staying home and doing a full day of school, which is going to be nice because we haven't been doing that lately. But I'm going to go ahead and get some breakfast going. I didn't really have any plans or like know what I was going to make, but I'm up. I figured I'd try to make something and see if it can come out gluten-free. So we're going to make some cinnamon applesauce bread, and I'm just going to substitute the flour with this gluten-free like 1-to-1 baking mix. So this makes 1 loaf. Preheat the oven to 350, half a cup of oil, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Whisk this around. Add 2 eggs. I'm using duck eggs today. We went from no ducks to 9 ducks very quickly. Oh, we actually do have somewhere to go today. I am meeting the girl that I got the ducks from, not the babies I got yesterday. I got those from Tractor Supply. But the laying ducks I got the other day, last week, or the week before, I can't even remember anymore when I got them. She has turkeys, and we're gonna go grab 4 turkeys from her too today, this afternoon. I have to meet her. So even more birds. Now, add 1 cup of unsweetened applesauce. I have sweetened applesauce. I should have done less sugar. I didn't even think of that. Do you like my measuring of a cup there? Just throw it all in there. Vanilla, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I'm using this almond milk yogurt. Now I'm also going to add some carrot or sweet potato powder. I'm not sure which this is. And just a little bit of water for that so it doesn't soak up all the stuff like juice, water, I don't know, moisture. I'm not awake yet. And make the bread dry. Okay, also, now add the flours. It says 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a cup of whole wheat flour. That's normally what I do, but I can't do that. So I'm just gonna do 1 3/4 of a cup of this gluten-free flour for flour measure thing. One teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of nutmeg, okay, more than a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. And that's it. You just bake on 350 in a loaf pan for 45 to 55 minutes on 350. And hope that it comes out okay with gluten-free flour. Someone commented and told me to let it sit for 30 minutes before I let the batter sit. That way it's not gritty. So I'm gonna let it sit for a while before I bake this. So I have to tell you guys, there will be a break coming up in videos. My parents are coming up next week, next Wednesday. I think I'll probably film Wednesday because they won't be here till around dinner time. So I'll probably film the beginning of the day, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I will not film. They're leaving Monday morning, so I can film again. But for 4 days, I won't be filming. Hayden graduates next week. They're coming out for his graduation. We have a graduation party. We have all kinds of stuff those days. So it's going to be lots of family time and things like that. So there will not be any videos. And I wanted to start and eat at home month. Well, not really month, but we went out to dinner Sunday for Mother's Day. And so I wanted to start like an eat at home, you know, like counting the days the Monday after Mother's Day. So this past Monday. But I realized that that's probably not a good idea because of all this stuff that we have coming up. I don't really think that we have plans to go out, but you never know. Like when my parents are here, plans change, and I don't know if we'll end up going out. Like after Haley's graduation, on the way home, a huge group of us went out afterwards, and I just don't know what the plans are gonna be. So I don't wanna start an eat at home, like counting my days to see how far I can get yet. I know financially we need to, but I just don't know if right now is the time. So I want to host another eat at home month for you guys. Well, for myself, but if you guys want to join, I need to figure out what month I'm going to do it. I might start after my parents leave, but I'll probably host another like eat at home month soon. So be on the lookout for that if you want to join. So I'm gonna let this batter sit for a little bit. And also, the same day Hayden graduates, I have a Azure Standard pickup order. I am kind of stressed about it because I knew it was the next week that I have it, but it doesn't tell you the date or the time until after you've placed the order, until I guess they get it all finalized. And it's the same afternoon that we have to leave for Hayden's graduation, and his graduation is over, well, about an hour away. And I'm like, ugh. But I think it'll be okay. I think I'll go get it, run home, drop off our stuff, and leave for graduation. And I'm gonna try to film it like probably that Monday after my parents leave. I'll try to film the haul for you, because I really had no intention of even placing an order. But after all the news about Layla and all that, I actually placed a fairly big order of things that I need for her specifically. I don't think I got anything else for the family, or like anything else that we ever really get besides maybe one or two things. And I didn't even need them. I just placed the order because I'm not placing orders through them regularly. So I was like, well, I'll grab these two things. I think it was two. I got like dates and some of the strawberry jam my kids like. I think that's it. And I think the rest is things that I need for baking or cooking for all of Layla's things that she can't have anymore, like substitutes. So be on the lookout for that sometime next week or the week after. Yeah, what date? You know? Yep. So I let our chickens out and ducks out for the first time down here today. I've been wanting to let them out, but it's been so rainy that I didn't know how they would react and like if they would go back in the coop at night yet. And I didn't want to be chasing them around in the rain, trying to get them back in the coop at night. So I waited till today because it's sunny, and today's their first day out exploring the yard, and they're very happy. And now I'm just coming down to check on everybody, make sure everybody's still there, and also look for duck eggs. I just texted Gary and I was like, duck eggs are going to be interesting to find now. So I need to come down here and see, because they don't lay like chickens. They just kind of lay wherever they're walking. So they don't really like nest and use a nesting box and all that. So we're just gonna have duck eggs like all over the place. So some of them are still in the coop. They're just coming out now, but they're just hanging out, enjoying getting to be all over the place. Some of them are just over here. Look, they're all just hanging out, following me. Like, did you bring me any goodies? I did not today. I didn't bring any goodies down. I do have some upstairs started for you, but I don't have any with me. What are you doing, Buster? What are you doing, Joe? So he started building our ducks an area last night. I think I took a video of it, but then we never got around to finishing it because that window guy came and took 3 hours at our house. We could not believe that. And then after that, it was time to feed and then have dinner and all that. So we never got around to finishing it, but I don't know that we're gonna do that now anyway. He wanted to put the ducks and the turkeys that we're gonna get tonight in the garden. But now that like, we're letting them out down there, I might just keep them all down there. So I don't know if he still wants to put them in the garden or just keep letting them out or what. We'll have to decide. But our pool's over here. He's gonna bring home some water to fill it for the ducks. It's gonna be so cool.
Hover, wonder, recover, doesn't occur.
So second breakfast is done. I just gave them the bread and some green apple. So while they eat second breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and start on Bible for the day. These little ducks are so cute. So for lunch today, we're gonna do these. I'm just deciding if I wanna cook them on the stove or in the air fryer. But then we have some leftover green beans, we have some leftover corn, we have leftover rice, gluten-free noodles, and Mississippi chicken. So I'm gonna have Mississippi chicken. I'm gonna heat these up for the kids because they'd rather have these. I'd rather have chicken. And then we're gonna just work on some leftovers. And then in a little bit, I need to get our chicken in the crock pot. Now, I don't have to worry about any of the seasonings or sauces or anything I put on the chicken because Layla can't have chicken. So I made her 2 pork chops last night. She ate 1, so she has 1 that she will have for dinner tonight when we have chicken. I don't know what I'm gonna make with dinner. I have no clue, but hang on. I need to save some of these for her for dinner tonight. So she'll have pork chops, she'll have noodles, and she can have a vegetable. Other than that, they can eat these noodles now. I just want to make sure I leave her enough for dinner so I don't have to worry about a side for her. So she'll have pork chops, these, and a vegetable. So her dinner's figured out. Now I need to figure out our dinner. So I'm also going to cut up this zucchini and kind of fry it up with these in the pan. Chop these up and add these too. I'm just gonna season it with the blend. It's just salt, pepper, garlic. Cook all this for a few minutes and this will be their lunch with some noodles or some rice. So these are my 70-cent chicken legs that I got. I'm very excited about. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of seasonings on them. So we're gonna do this black and dry rub seasoning. I'm gonna cook them in the slow cooker for about 4 hours on low. And then we're gonna transfer them to the oven on broil. We're also gonna add some red garlic. And also this. I don't know if any of it makes sense together, but
It'll be good.
It's gonna be delicious. So I got those in. So at least I know we're having chicken for dinner. Now I still need to figure out the sides. there's our turkeys. Oh my goodness. So afternoon snack is just a mixture of things. They have freeze-dried strawberries. They have some banana chips, sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, cashews, dates, green apple. I think that's it, but not all of them have everything, and Ashton already took hers to the table. I'm gonna make some baked potatoes to go with dinner just because it's really, really simple. So I'm just gonna put these in here for 16 minutes. So here's the chicken. I'm just gonna take it out and put it on this and pop it in the oven under the broiler, just to kind of crisp the skin back up. Yeah, they do. Melissa, they smell like chicken wings. So these are all the wings. I'm also heating up some baked beans. These are gonna go in now. We're also gonna have salad with it and our baked potatoes. This is all Layla's stuff. So here's her leftover pork chop from last night with a little bit of leftover that she didn't eat last night. Her noodles and corn. All right, here's dinner tonight. We have salad, baked potatoes, baked beans, and our chicken legs.